Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor, and this is the Mayor's Minute for Monday, June 15th, 2020. I'm looking at that date, thinking a couple things. We're halfway through the month of June already, and I get to get a haircut for the first time in several months in about 9 days, so that's a good thing. Had to get a haircut appointment online, and everything was booked up. So anyway, today we want to talk about we'll talk a little bit about election strategies and what we're going to do around both the primary in August and the November general election. There are challenges with having polling places that allow us to keep people safely distanced from each other for voting purposes. We're trying to figure that out. Our election judges, in large part, are some of our fellow residents that are in an age group where they're most vulnerable to COVID-19. So that's a challenge in getting election judges. And so I think that election officials are of the firm belief that if you can vote from home in 2020, that's safest for you as well. So though we will have safety precautions in place at the polling places that we do use, voting by mail will ensure that we will not have large crowds during these elections and also make social distancing a non-issue and also keep you safe as well. In Minnesota, you don't have to wait until election day to vote, of course. Instead, you will need to cast your ballot by mail if you want to vote before direct balloting begins. So voting by mail is not something that's new in Minnesota. It's safe, and election officials have the requisite knowledge to make sure that people are protected and the system is protected against any abuses. There's some assertions of voter fraud, that they worry about voter fraud, but we're not expected to have any abuses like that in Minnesota. You request an absentee application for a ballot at mnvotes.org, and there should be something on the screen that shows that, mnvotes.org, or you can call Hennepin County election officials at 612-348-5151. That's 612-348-5151. That will allow you to get the appropriate application to be able to register to vote by mail. So make sure that you review and carefully follow the instructions for completing the application that you would get from Hennepin County. Be sure to check the box for both the August 11th primary and the November 3rd general elections to receive a ballot for each one of those election processes. And then make sure you return the application in the prepaid envelope. After your absentee ballot application is approved, then Hennepin County will mail your absentee ballot materials on June 26th. If you apply after that date, your ballot will be sent once it is received and approved. After mailing your ballot, you can track its status online to make sure it was received and counted. Direct balloting for the primary will be held at City Hall August 4th through the 10th. A little closer to that date, we'll be sure to tell you about safety precautions and requirements for in-person early voting that week. It is really safest, though, if you really think hard about voting by mail this year. This is Jim Hovland. This is your Mayor's Minute. I want you all to stay safe. Have a great week. And we will talk to you on Wednesday. Remember, this is the week, because of the flattening of the curve, we're going to now start doing Mayor's Minute 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll talk to you Wednesday. Good luck to everybody and have a wonderful summer.